So I'm David Toutain. I'm from Paris, Restaurant David Toutain in 7 part. The identity of my food is about products, about some association, like mixing products. But the big thing is very important is products. No, I think what's happening in Paris now is about like connection, about people, about products. It's like a big mix together. It's like about sharing. So it's always very interesting to have different type of restaurant, different culture of restaurant, and everyone is not like afraid to open this home restaurant, make this home food with this home concept. So this is what's happened now in Paris. So it means you can eat different kind of food, very simple, but the basic is still here, the product is still here, and the taste is still here. Paris is special food because I think we grow with that first, so it's very important. It's not just arrived like that since few years. Paris work on it. Some old chefs work on that, so we have pretty good foundation, and we just continue to make this foundation and grow with what we give to us. I think is working like that. What is exciting to cook in Paris is, I really love to travel. For me, it's something very interesting about meet people, meet the culture. It's a big mixing for me. And now I cannot not travel anymore because I have the restaurant. So what makes me happy is because the people that just arrive in your restaurant from everywhere in the world. So it's like a little bit of my travel. So it's why I'm very excited to open something in Paris. It's like we always say it's the middle of the world for each city, but for me it's always very interesting to meet these people, different cultures. They come to me now, so I don't need to go to them. So my menu is like very personal. First, we just make 3 different menus for lunch and 2 for dinner. It's like tasting menu, so you don't decide what you have inside. We just cook for you. So what is very interesting for me in this kind of menu or preparation is because the name of the restaurant is mine, so it's like very something still personal. So the idea is like make everything personal, like the plate, the dishes, everything, like the knife, the fork, everything's like you come to my house and I just cook for you. This is the idea. The eggs is like it start to be a classic dishes for me. Like if you see the old picture in the menu, we can have like 16 preparation around. So this is just one part of the menu. But for me, it's very important. It's like, when you grow, you make some specialty, something. So this is something I want to keep in the menu. And the connection is, so the dish is just the eggs. So what is very important, what is very funny is like, I make these dishes since 4 years now, maybe, more or less. Each change maybe every year. So each change. Before it was different, And it's come back like this one since almost 2 years now. It's served just in a shell with the yolks on the bottom, some fresh corn, some chives, the corn on top, and some cumin caramel just on the top. With that, we serve some cornbread sometimes, some brioche, some like mouillette. So it makes me like remember my past, the breakfast, and this is like our signature dishes. The idea is like when you arrive, like you have 2 or 3 different snacks. It's like some bite to eat with aperitif. So it's the same way of the menu is changing by season, by products. So we have 3 different snacks. After we have like a bread service, we have the eggs. And after we have like the whole menu starting. So now we're working with a white asparagus. We're working with like some just fish served with a wild sorrel. After we have some lobster with tortellini. We have the fish. We just make like bonnet now with some fava beans. After we find the heel, it's like classic ones, the heel with black sesame, and we finish by the meat. After you have cheese, we just make very simple cheese like Comté. Yes, 3 or 4 years, it depends, and we finish by dessert and mignardises. I just explained everything is quickly now around us. Everything is like boom, 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 very quickly. And what is very important for me is like to think about the future. Don't go very quickly. Take time to grow and make something happen. So the idea of the restaurant just takes time to grow, to make a team, to make connection, and just go step by step. So it's very important for me. The stimulation is like just work with fresh products, meet people, always learn something and meet people and products is very important for me. This is how I can grow now. But I'm always very curious to find something new and work in different cooking, on different texture, mix products together. I'm always working like that, on that. I think it's very important for us to give the right direction to people. So I just ask which kind of food they want to eat. It depends. So if they want to eat, I really love one restaurant, like if they eat some poultry or something very classic terrain, they can go to Coquericot. If they want to eat some like fresh seaweed, something very simple and tasty, they can go to Clamato, for example. If they're looking for star Michelin restaurant, I can organize this one or this one. It depends exactly what they're looking for. If they want to have very high restaurant, I can suggest something else. So it depends what they're looking for, but we do that a lot. Like we try to give the right direction for what they want to eat. For the young cooks just start the school now, I just want to say, like, believe in you, believe in people, and take time to grow. Is very important. To go try some different restaurant, to understand what's going on, to travel a little bit, to eat, to understand the products, the flavor. But what is very important for me now is like, takes time to grow is very important. Takes time to make something happen later. Don't go too quickly. But for the customer, we try they have a nice moment in our restaurant. Like they say, they come home. So it's like when you come, everything need to be good. We're not very high, but just try to feel good and very relaxed. Not too much ooh la la. Just simple, feel good like at home, and yes. This is what is very important for us now. So now what you have in Paris, what I really like, you have like Akram, he's in the 60th part. He has this kind of home food, it's pretty interesting and good. I love Neva. Beatrice, she's from Mexico. She makes very good food and pastries, very good. One chef just opened a restaurant, Porto 12, Porto 12. He's very good. He traveled a lot, he was a lot in Asia. He make like very nice tasting menu. What is very nice? I like La Mijan. La Mijan is like, it's not new restaurant, but it's here since few years now, but it's still changing this. Is in the right movement, the right products, the right movement. So I really like it. And I speak about Septime. It's very nice too. You have Saturn is very nice. It's very good movement. They make very good food, and with a home personality. Mm-hmm. When I arrived to Arpège, it was in 2001. It started in 2001, so it's a long time ago now. It was one of the first to start to take off some meat and make more vegetable. What's happened now? We come back some, maybe like I just explained this afternoon. Like we eat a lot of meat. I think it's not the right balance how we eat now. So we try us chef to make the balance again, like more vegetable, and you can take off some animal protein, eat more grain, seed, or just some vegetable like broccoli. So it gives you the right balance for the whole menu. It's still interesting, and when you finish to eat, you have enough protein for you, but you're less heavy. I think in France, people, they love to eat meat. We are carnivore. So no, it's something in our culture. So I think it's very important to have a piece of meat, piece of fish. It's something in our culture, is basic of how we grow here. So we still have, but it takes time to change a little bit. And if you do step by step, it can arrive. How people are different, how the guests are different. I've just one thing. We don't eat at the same time. It's two different culture. It's basically different. So, and the first example just arrived for me in my head. We don't eat in the same hours. Like first opening restaurant in Paris can be 7:30, 8 o'clock. And here, for example, when I was in New York, we open at 5 p.m. So, and we finish the service at 8:30. So, but 8:30 in Paris, this is time normally you arrive in a restaurant. So it's first it makes something different because we have two different culture or two different way to eat. It's the same in Asia, or it's the same in North and South of Europe, for example. They eat differently. No, I just want to say it's very important to, I think, for chef to be here, like today, for example, because it's always good to make connection, to meet people, to change together, or work together. Idea, movement is it's maybe something we don't see or you don't see, but it's a small details, but it makes something like we meet people, we grow together. So it's details, but it's very important for a chef. It's very important for me to be here and to speak with people, to give idea, take some idea, something. This is how we grow, and it's very important. I think we don't have any competition. I don't feel competition between chefs or whatever. What is very important, and I really want to explain, is you don't have competition of nothing. Just be happy what you do. You can make like some simple food, but just be happy. You can make Swiss-style Michelin. Just be happy. You cannot compare because everything is very different. I think it's better just work together, share together. We cannot like everyone, but just respect and just make something happen between, and everyone can grow together. We can give some guests. We can I'm busy, but maybe go there. They have some place available. I have a new purveyor. I can help you to find something. It's like if everyone share, we grow together and we make something very special and unique. And it's not just about Paris, about France. I think it's about Europe, about the world. If everyone share together, like we can do like this week. No, but some chef would just sit around the table and say, how do you do that? I do that like that. And I think it's very important because we don't know everything and we learn every day. And this is some kind of a week we can just grow together.